Hello, this is Donna Marie with Sun Blanket Life. The Prescott Farmers Market celebrated their 25th birthday last Saturday during National Farmers Market Week. The Prescott Farmers Market began in August of 1997 with just a few farmers. Now, 25 years later, it hosts more than 50 vendors selling a wide variety of products. Of course, farm-fresh fruits, vegetables, and flowers are featured, but also grass-fed beef, poultry, and eggs are available from local ranches. Ready-to-eat foods and baked goods, as well as coffee, Aguas Frescas, and Kombucha, can be enjoyed at the market as well. Customers can also find an assortment of soaps, lotions, and other body care products. I've been a farmer's market freak for decades, often visiting markets during my domestic and foreign travels. A good farmer's market is essential for any community where I make my home. I was finally able to move here in early 2018, and a visit to the market was one of the first things on my agenda. Part of the adventure of exploring a new market is coming to understand the seasonal availability of new and old fave ingredients. I brought home a random mix of veg, including parsnips and lemons, in February, mind you. I was ecstatic and, needless to say, hooked. The Prescott Farmers Market is a dynamic organization that is constantly growing and producing creative spaces for food-related community programs. Such programs include Carrots for Kids, Chef in Action, Community Compost Program, Community Food Hub, No-Co Community Kitchen, Feed Your Neighbors, Prescott Seed Library, and the Zero Waste Initiative. To get a feel for the birthday festivities, I visited with Chef Cassandra Hankinson, pastry chef and co-owner of Biga, Kaolin Randall, Director of Community Outreach for the Prescott Farmers Market, and Ellie Compton, also with the Prescott Farmers Market. For more information about this outstanding organization, please visit them at www.prescottfarmersmarket.org or visit the Prescott Farmers Market yourself during seasonal hours posted on the site. It is truly a fun and fabulous place to be. This is Cassie, and she is a wife of John Panza from Biga and also business partner. And she's made these beautiful cupcakes and a birthday cake for the Prescott Farmers 25th anniversary. So that's just awesome. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You're a pastry chef, I understand?
I am. I'm a trained pastry chef. I went to culinary school for baking pastry only. I cannot do any cooking. Ask my kids.
It's a totally different deal.
That's why I married the chef, so I did it right.
I don't bake. I cook.
He makes dinner. I make dessert.
Right?
But we bought Biga about 5 years ago, and we kind of turned it into more farm to table. And so when I get to get my hands dirty in, the baking, I volunteer for those opportunities at every chance. So
it's awesome. They look awesome today. I understand that your flowers are from a local farm here?
From Woodstone Farm. Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely, and as well as all the vegetables on top of the cake are from around the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great. And basically this is part of the Chef in Action, but also, the 25th anniversary. So we're really excited.
Happy birthday, Farmers Market.
And thank you for making such lovely stuff to celebrate. I love it. It's awesome.
Thank you. 84 cupcakes, and then this cake feeds 119. And as soon as I start cutting into it, we'll get eating it.
And what flavor are they, Cassie?
So the cupcakes are vanilla with chocolate chips and a chocolate drizzle, vanilla frosting, and an edible flour. And the cake itself, the top and the bottom tier are vanilla cake as well, filled with a homemade apple pie filling.
Oh boy.
And then the middle tier here is supposed to represent the compost program for the farmers market.
Yeah.
So I made an edible compost, edible dirt, and it's delicious. It tastes like Oreos. I'm like, wow, I guess I don't need to buy Oreos ever again.
So
yeah.
Are you raffling that off?
We're going to cut into it soon. Yeah, and we'll start serving it up eventually. I just put it all together, so I need a moment with it before I cut into it.
And they're so delicious, Cassie. They're just amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, the chocolate in them is just perfect with the frosting and the cake. It's just really yummy. Thank you so much for doing this today.
That means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Kaolin Randall. I am the Director of Community Outreach for Prescott Farmers Market. As the Director of Community Outreach, I do really, like most of us who work for PFM, wear many hats. So I'm in charge of social media, I do fundraising, grant writing, and then I fill in the gaps where I'm needed. So I've been doing that for about 2.5 years now. So right when the pandemic hit, I got thrown into the mix.
Yay, fun. So tell us a little bit about, this is the 25th anniversary of the Prescott Farmers Market.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. And I mean, it's been awesome. I was here probably 15 years ago and saw it, and it was teeny tiny, and now it's amazing.
So the Prescott Farmers Market started in 1997 with just a few vendors. They've been around town in several different locations, but we're very happy here in the overflow parking lot from the hospital. So the market then became a nonprofit a while ago now, and currently the Saturday summer market has over 50 vendors.
Wow.
And it's
amazing.
really just an amazing community gathering place. So we're super proud of the work that we do, not only at the market, we do so much more work during the week, which is contrary to popular belief that we only work on Saturdays.
Oh, I know you guys work.
But our nonprofit work is pretty extensive too. We do a program called Feed Your Neighbors, where we purchase food from our local farmers and give it to people who need it. As you probably know, finding fresh food can be difficult if you can't afford it. We also partner with the Outside College Food Pantry and the Prescott Community Cupboard.
Which is awesome. I've always, you know, especially like in food deserts and stuff like that, as Sun Blanket Life, I'm kind of really interested in helping people with that. But fresh food, you know, even in a farming community like this, can be really tough, you know. So
a lot of it is education. People don't know that there are farmers down the road, you know. So we're not only helping our local agriculture, but we're making sure to keep that food in our community. So we're real tied in with food security work. We also have our community composting program, and what else? We're starting a Commissary Kitchen.
yeah, tell me more about the Commissary Kitchen. That's awesome.
We received a grant from the USDA to start a Commissary Kitchen, which is essentially a shared kitchen space. So many people, vendors like here at the market, who don't have a brick and mortar spot, a certified kitchen to do their work, but the health department requires that. So we're attempting to provide a space that they can go, they rent it for a little while, do their thing, and bring their wares to the market.
Coming soon, Sun Blanket Life Tahine, made with Whipstone Farms smoked peppers.
That's
Yay!
exactly what we want to hear. Further down the line, we have a food hub, like a wholesale program idea between farmers and restaurants. We just really want to inject local food big time into our community outside of the Saturday market. So
awesome. Well, you wear many hats, and today you're wearing a birthday hat, so that's awesome, Kaolin. Thank you so much for talking to us today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Okay, so this is our sustainability booth, and I was hired to try and come up with a zero waste plan for the market to reduce mostly plastic waste that we're finding we're accumulating a lot of. So we have our bag exchange to encourage people to trade in bags and not, I guess, hoard bags that they don't necessarily use. These were bags that were donated that are free. These are all reusable items, and then we have tax credit forms and stuff for donations to try and build up some money so we can actually buy reusable plates and utensils that we can have at the market and provide for people to get their food and eat at the market so they don't have to use containers.
Great idea. So tell me a little bit about the reusable utensils.
So these, I believe, are wood and bamboo. So you can get them at the market, and it's a set. There's a knife, a fork, and a spoon, and they usually come in a cute little bag that you can carry them around with. And then basically it's just, you can take them to the market, and then you don't have to use plastic forks. And then there's also these reusable metal straws, and they come with a cleaner. And then they're just, you can pop them in the containers here, and then you can also just use them at home and take wherever you want.
And then the bags?
The bags are produce bags, so they're generally they dry really quickly, so we like to put wet vegetables and stuff in them so people can kind of separate them out like they would at fries so they don't mix up their veggies.
What are they made out of?
These ones, I believe, let me check.
Probably like an organic cotton or something.
Yeah, I think they are organic cotton. They're eco bags, and yes, they're 100% natural cotton.
Awesome!
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Farmers
and
Market.
thank you for making such lovely stuff to celebrate. I love it. It's awesome.
Thank you.